Hello, gorgeous people. I pray that you are blessed and highly favored. Welcome back to our page or our channel. I am so thankful to have you here. Now, today we're talking about a very important video, and I think this is so deeply important. I don't know why we're not taught this from very young. So today we're talking about self-love, okay? And the reason why I want to get into this is because yesterday I was reading my own book. If you have not read it yet or order your copy, please go and do that. It's Suicide or Jesus Christ. And I haven't really picked it up for a long time. And I was just reading it and just reflecting about what I was actually reading. And I knew this like from I wrote my book a year or two ago, that I lack so much self-love as a young person. And that's why I kind of went out there to be validated, went out there doing all kind of craziness to kind of fill the emptiness that I was feeling within. And it kind of struck me because I'm like, we're not really taught this, and we don't understand it even as adults, you know. I have friends, I have family members that are enduring some things, and I'm thinking they lack self-love. Because when you truly know who you are, and when you truly appreciate you, there are certain things that you will not allow in your life anymore. You will get to a place where you're like, no, I'm going to set boundaries and I'm going to stick to these boundaries because I am worth it. I am worth that. I am worth a certain level of love. I'm worth a certain level of care. And if I speak to you and tell you that how you are dealing with me and how you are treating me is not register with me, it doesn't bear with me, I don't agree with it, and you continue to mistreat me and disrespect me and treat me all kind of way, I need to love myself enough to say enough is enough. So let's get into this, okay? When I was younger, as young as I can remember, I was searching for love, okay? And it is so crazy because I was searching for something that I didn't know, I didn't understand, I haven't really experienced it before. And I never knew my biological dad at a young age. I met him when I was 27. And my mother had 11 kids, and she was a mother of 11 kids, really. She was busy hustling. She was busy trying to make money to feed us, to clothe us, to house us. And so her presence was not really there. And when it was there, there was a lot of conflict. So to say that I knew love would be a lie. And I did not experience love, I feel, for a very long time. And my perception and my view of love was very messed up, okay? Because I thought someone hitting me, someone spitting on me, someone calling me out my name, I thought these were all ways of showing love, because this is what I saw as a child. I saw my mom fighting, I saw my mom arguing with men, arguing with people, so this must be the normal way of love. And it was not until, and listen, everyone finds love differently. Everyone, some people find it on a spiritual journey, some people find it on a physical journey, whether it's working out, some people find it on a healthy eating journey. But however you start out, okay, as long as it leads you to the place where you come to understand how you treat yourself and how you see yourself, okay, is so important, because it will then reflect the people that comes around you and those you allow to stay within your circle, those you allow in your life. okay, and in your space. And when you know the importance of space, you will know the importance of who you are and who you allow around you. Okay, so I found myself at 24 with 3 kids from 3 different baby daddies suicidal, because I was not happy with the life that I had and I didn't know how to change it. I was stuck in my old ways. I was stuck in my old thinking. I was stuck in the cycle of being mistreated and being disappointed within myself and with those around me. I was stuck in it because I didn't realize that the way that I thought about myself, the way that I looked at myself, the way that I treat myself will then reflect the people that I allow around me. Okay, and so my journey started with a cry out to God. Okay, I stopped going to church at a very young age. I really blamed God for everything, hated him, but I was desperate. And that was the only thing that came to mind to do, was to pray and to cry out to this God. And guys, I'm telling you, I think it was because I prayed from a very deep place. It wasn't a surface prayer. It wasn't a, oh God, if you get me out this, I promise I'm going to do this. And then I break my promise. It wasn't none of those anymore. It was like, I need help. Because if I don't get the help that I need, I'm going to kill myself. And I might end up hurting those closest to me. Okay? And so I found myself in a place where I was now isolating. Like, seriously, this is 2014. Isolating from friends, isolating from family. It was the first time in my life since I started being sexually active at 14. I was now 24, that I completely cut out sex, and I knew this was not of my will. I knew that I knew God was answering my prayers. That's what I knew. Because sex for me was a way of feeling love. Yeah? Even though, may I say, sex is not love. Anyone can have sex with you. Does not mean they love you. You can have sex with anyone. Does not mean that you love them. Okay? When you remove sex, what else do you have? Okay? But at the time, that was my mindset. That was where I was. All that got taken away from me. I was now in an isolated place. And during this time, I was praying a lot. I was reading my Bible. Never done this in my whole life, but this is what I found myself doing. And I was listening to a lot of T.D. Jakes. Okay, I don't know. I found T.D. Jakes, and his word was lifting my spirit, lifting my mindset, lifting who I thought I was. And guys, let me tell you something. One day I woke up. I had on no makeup, no hair, nothing, just my bare self. And I remember going across the mirror. And it was the first time that I saw me. I don't know if you understand what I say when I say I saw me. It was the first time that I looked at the mirror, and I wasn't looking at my outer self, but I was looking at the inner child, the inner girl. And I remember just feeling and thinking, wow, you're beautiful. And I've never experienced anything like that. But it was the first time that I saw myself. And I believe it was the first time that I realized, girl, you are worth it. You are worth it all. You are worth respect. You are worth love. You are worth kindness. But it starts with you. Like, you can't demand of others when you're not demanding of yourself. And for the first time, I was expecting myself to treat myself better. Expecting myself to think of myself better. Look at myself and say, Ken, you are beautiful. I had to look at myself, and I looked at myself and I was demanding more of me. And guys, let me tell you something. Change does not happen overnight. self-love, self-appreciation, self-exploration. You're finding out who you are. You're finding out what you like and what you don't like. Guys, I started taking myself out on dates. Don't call me crazy. I was taking myself out on dates, taking myself to movies, taking myself to dinner. I was really pampering me mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay? I was checking my emotions for the first time. And guys, this took years to get to a place where I'm like, I can see something and actually not respond to it. I can see something, react and check myself right away, like, nah, don't come out of character. Check yourself. Compose yourself. Come on, put yourself together. Like, because I know who I am. Okay? And when you get to a place where you know who you are, when you know that you are loved, when you know that you are highly favored and you are designed to be beautiful, you are designed to be elegant, you're designed to be godly, right? When you know who you are, okay, and you start to value yourself, and remember what I said, this does not happen overnight. You fall sometimes. There are days where I feel like, I feel a mess. I feel a mess. And you know what I do? I go and have a wash. I brush my teeth. I get my hair together. I get my face together. I get my body together. I put on something nice. And I feel nice about what I see. But also, I pray. I pray. And I say, God, this is how I'm feeling today. Remind me of who I am. Remind me of why I am. Yeah, because not all the time you're going to feel good about you. But some days you got to get up and demand yourself to feel good about you. And then I start to listen to the people who feed my mind with truth, feed my mind with love, feed my mind with kindness. And that's why I care for with the kind of music I listen to. That's why I'm careful to the kind of people that I allow to feed my thoughts. Okay? Because I've gotten to a place where I have to protect myself, protect my thinking. Because society have a way of telling us who we are, how we should carry ourselves, especially Black women. Society have a way of demanding the worst of us and targeting us and putting certain names on us that we aren't, but then we start to behave that way because that is what they expect of us. Okay, and so when you bring yourself to alignment to the God in you, you're gonna behave the way that God designed you to behave. You might not do it all the time, but let that be your most. Okay, now I want to get into the important part of this. The point of making this video is why self-love is important. Self-love is important because when you love yourself, you're going to demand of yourself, but also you're going to demand. And when I say demand, I don't mean walk around demanding stuff. I mean the expectation within yourself is can take care of you, look after you, yes, and make sure that anyone who comes around you values you because of you, not you demanding it, but because it is pouring out of you. They will see that you're someone who look after you. They will see that you're someone who respect you, and so they're going to give you respect, not because you just respect yourself, but also you are pouring out respect. When you respect yourself, you pour out respect. It shows. It shows. And when you don't respect yourself, guys, you don't have to say nothing. People can look at you, literally. People can just look at you and know that you don't respect yourself by the way you speak, by the way you carry yourself, by the way you just deal with other people. Okay? I met a cab driver a few nights ago, and he's like, listen, he's like, kindness is free. We were having a conversation, and he was like, kindness It's free. You don't gotta pay to be kind. It's free for everyone. No matter where you are in life, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much names you have before your actual name, kindness is free. Yes. And so when you carry yourself a certain way, listen, when I actually got out of my isolation, like, men would approach me. Usually when a guy approached me, I didn't have any self-love, no self-esteem. I will take anything. Just show me something and I'll take it. But I was demanding more of myself, which means anyone who came around me, I was unconsciously demanding more until that became my consciousness. How you speak to me, how you treat me. And this was not overnight. Guys, I struggle with anger. I struggled with anger. Even though I wanted to change, it's like I couldn't. My outbursts, my tantrums, I struggled with it for years. And I know it was God and His Spirit and the knowledge that He gave me through people, through books, through teachings that helped me to overcome that. Right? And so you're going to have struggles along the way, but don't give up on you. Don't ever give up on you, right? And the importance of self-love is when you love yourself, you're going to have boundaries. You're not going to make anyone talk to you anyway and then stay around it. Yes, be forgiven, but also be loving to yourself. Know your self-worth. You talking to me like that? No, I think it's time for me to go. I think it is time for me to leave this situation, this relationship. You know, my 3 children, all 3 of their baby daddies used to cheat on me, used to mistreat me. I stuck around. I didn't know my worth. I stayed. Right? And so now where I am, I know there's things that I will not take in a relationship. I will not take it because I know my worth. And when you know your worth, the guy that you're with, know that I know if I cross this line, the woman that I have would not stay. Some of us, we are staying in things that you ain't supposed to be in. You're staying in it for too long. You're allowing people to talk to you anyhow, deal with you anyhow, even put their hand on you. But I'm here to tell you, you are worth it. You're worthy of love. And let me tell you what love is. Love is how you think about yourself and how you treat yourself. That's what self-love is. And love is how someone think about you and how they treat you. Okay, if someone thinks you are precious, they're going to treat you like someone who's precious, who's valuable, who's worth it. If someone think of you as someone who can be replaced, they're going to treat you like that. They're going to put their hands on you. They're going to call you out your name. They're going to do things outside of the relationship. That's going to cause you hurt and pain. And you have to love you enough to say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to take this. I'm worthy of more. I'm worthy. This can be marriage. This can be friendship. This can be relationship. This can be communities. Know your worth. Whenever someone is trying to demeanor you and lower your standard, based on what? Your finance? Based on what? Listen, it doesn't matter who you are. You are worth it. It doesn't matter if you don't make enough money. It doesn't matter what you've been through in life. You are beautiful. You are God's creation, and you are worthy of love, and you are worthy of care, and you are worthy of kindness. And when you understand that you are worthy, you will treat and think of yourself as someone worthy. And those who you then attract, you then allow around you, will also see you as worthy. And so I want to encourage my ladies, even my men, know your worth. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of kindness. However, this starts with you. You cannot demand of anyone what you do not give to yourself. So make sure you start loving on you. Make sure you start taking care of you. Yes, whatever areas in your life you need to work on, start working on it. Start working on it. And you will see a transformation, not overnight, but give yourself time. God bless you. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ, I just want to pray for my brothers and my sisters, oh God. Those who are broken, those who are lost, those who don't even know who they are. Father, I pray for a great awakening, a great cleansing, a great washing, Father, and a great lifting. Father, that they will know who they are in you. And Father, that everything that is not of you, oh God, will be broken away from them. Their mindset, their thinking, the way they speak about themselves, the people around them that isn't for them. Lord, as you cleaned my life up and as you still cleaning my life up, I pray, Lord, that you will do the same for them. Touch every brokenness. Touch every darkness. Father, let light shine into their lives. Light shine into their hearts and their minds. Give them peace, oh God. Peace and love. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you guys. I hope that this video has encouraged you. And I hope that you've taken away something. God bless.